Oh, we've discovered an expansive cavern deep underground. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, so sometimes this is scary, but there's three levels of caverns. There's the not so bad cavern. There's the little bit worse cavern, and then there's the angry cavern. That's and then you can go further, but we're not gonna do that right now. But as you can see, we have a whole massive cave underneath the ground here that we found by digging out this little path there, and it led all the way down, and we come straight in. It's kind of hard to see from here, but you can see we dig down. It's all dirt, and it just opens up into this massive cavern. At the bottom of the massive cavern, there's a bunch of water. We're going to drink that water. So let's take a look at. We're gonna hit U to make sure there's nothing terrible down there. It looks like there's nothing down there that we see so far. We'll unpause for a minute. No, nothing down there. Sometimes there's scary things down there, but nothing this time. Okay, so we want to build a well that's going to capture this water down here. So we want to make sure we have a nice clear path to our well. And we're going to go, I'm going up now. Here's what we're going to do. So right next to where the stair is, I'm going to set up, we're going to go to D and then H to channel. So what channel is basically, it's just making a hole, is what you're doing. We're going to go to here, and we're going to go all the way down to where that cavern is. And so you just want an unobstructed hole all the way to the water. And on the top of that hole, you're going to put a well. There's going to be a bucket attached to it and a rope. It's going to go down. They can grab water and pull it back up and have water. And then ideally, where this spot is right here, we can dig. And we're going to come over here and we're going to dig a spot right there and to right there until we can have access to this well. I'll go ahead and dig that one out also. And so people can come in and grab a drink if they need to. Need to have a waterfall over your entrance. Yeah, I know it would be very cool. Maybe what we'll do is, if I continue this fortress more than today, we've gone past the beginner introductions. Maybe we start getting into more exciting things, and then we get waterfalls over the fortress. Here's what I was thinking. I think we dig like a big pit here, maybe have it where the water parts, and then we put in a bridge to stop the water. And so then I guess it would be right up here. And I don't know how we would get it. I guess we could build like a trough. We could put walls up and hold the water, and then put a bridge. And then you drop the bridge, and then all the water would splash down on the ground here, and things would go flying. It would be so exciting. So it would be very exciting. Okay, now we've got a hole here. You may be able to see that little speck there. So we dug a little bit of it out, but you can only go so far down with a channel. Actually, I guess you went down far enough because we had this thing there. You could put like a ladder or a up-down stair next to it, so you can go all the way, because they only go like 3 squares down without a ladder next to them. But that's what we want. We want a big hole. It goes all the way down into the water there, and that's what we've got. What do we have? What is that? Oh, all those stones that were in that thing fell through into the water here, so it's okay. Now let's build a well. So we're gonna go to B and then L. Well is just in here. Well, oh, we need blocks for a well. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay. So blocks are something we should have done a long time. We could have done a long time ago. We go to the mason and we go to add a task. We're gonna go build some blocks, and we're gonna just make a bunch of blocks. We're just gonna take all these stones and smooth them out with our nice bricks, basically, and we're gonna use those bricks to make our well. Water wheel powered flour grinder. Now you may be thinking, you have a big hole straight to your fortress now from that underground cavern. That seems kind of scary, and yeah, it kind of is. Yeah, it kind of is. But, things I don't think can come out of the well, but we can still put a door right in here and block this way out. I don't think things can come through the well, though. So I think we're safe there. Things... Oh, migrants are here! Hooray! More migrants! There comes 3 of them, 4 of them. Excellent. Come, work here. He's bringing his doggy. His doggy's excited. Look how fast that dog's running. Here they all come. Who's the W? What are you, W? You are a water buffalo, maybe? Probably a water buffalo. Oh yeah, we have that wombat in here, in a cage. Oh yeah, and a monkey. Here they all come. They're still coming. And we got up to 30. Oh, look at them all. We have so many. Oh, it's fantastic. Oh, it's great. Hey, Ivan, how's it going? And hey, Tristan. And Salford. Look at all these people coming in. There's so many of them. We're up to 40 dwarves. Oh, man. All right. All right. Excellent. Now we have a fortress. Okay, let's build that well. We have a block now? Yeah. It needs an open space, as you may see here. So it needs an open space that goes all the way straight to the water. You got to make sure the water is a deep water spot, which we're going to do right there. Enter. We need blocks for it. We also need a bucket, which we can make at the carpenter shop if we need to. And we need ropes, which we can make at a weaver? Loom? A loom, I guess? I think. There. And we also need a mechanism. Where do we make ropes at? Actually, that's a question. It's a good question. What does that say? The Guild of Ivy, a farmer guild, has been established. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? I haven't seen that before. Look at all these. Look at, we have 41 dwarves. Guild of Ivy. You can't use a chain. Yeah, chains and ropes are the same thing. We have a new petition. We have... Oh! The Guild of Ivy has many members in Trubalt, and now requires a guild hall. This is new stuff. Location must be built and furnished with a hall designated for a farmer guild. Do you approve of this request? I do. Okay, so does that mean that our... this was... Let me see here. The basement of rope was... let me see here. You were what? Basement of rope was the crafts dwarf. The ripe raptor was our woodworker one. So we need to make one for those other folks, those farmer folks. So let's put that one over here. So right over here, we're gonna make maybe a little bit bigger. We're making a meeting spot and add a location, and it's going to be a new one. And it's going to be a guild hall for... Where was it? A farmer hall? That one. Okay, the Lake of Rock. So farmers can come in and have a chat. What do they want at guild halls, though? Let's take a look and see what they want. So, only guild members allowed. They've agreed to build a guild hall. I don't say what they want in there. So, we'll leave it as it is. We can give them chairs, I guess. Here, you guys want a chair? Have a chair. And have a table. There you go. And you know what? You want a box? I'll give you a box. There you go. Have a chest. Okay. Ropes at the clother. Okay. We didn't do that either. We're gonna do that in all of our industry will be down here. You can see I've got a bunch of stone and blocks in here now. The wood doesn't... Oh, we got the wood. Oh, we are. Let's go chop some trees down. You can see there's no wood in my stockpile or out here. So let's go in D and then T and chop down some more trees. Plenty of trees outside here we can chop down. And there's also trees below in those caverns that we unlocked also. The little O here means that the well is working. You can check to make sure it's actually working by hitting Q and looking at it. And we can see it's not actually there. It'll be there in a minute, hopefully. Everyone's busy looking at all these new people. We got a ton of new people in this town. Excellent. Crossbow demonstration going on. All right. Guild halls are like a barracks where they will teach farmers, other farmers, how to be better at farming. So you have one like master farmer in there, and he'll teach the other farmers how to be better farmers. All right, well, all that's happening. Let's go in here and finish off this industry. Let's do industry real quick. So we're going to go to build, and we'll start off with a furnace. So furnaces is E. And this is a whole new section. We can do a wood furnace, which takes wood and makes charcoal. Smelters will take that charcoal and make and melt metals down into metal blocks. Glass, we know what glasses and kilns do as well. So we're going to do a furnace, a wood furnace. We'll stash it up over this way. Make it out of chalk is fine. And we can put a smelter in there as well. We'll stick to a smelter over there. Sure. So we get those two done. We also want to get a workshop and put in a Metalsmith Forge. So we're going to take the charcoal that we're going to be making at the wood burning thing and take it to the Metalsmith Forge. We can take the charcoal, take the metal blocks, and make metal tools, weapons, all that kind of stuff. So we'll set this one up over, we'll set this one across the way. We need our anvil for that. This is our one anvil that we brought with us. There it is. Yeah, guild halls are like schools. We can do something like that. And then while we're here, we might as well go ahead and put in our... Sorry, I'm going kind of fast here. I'll try to slow it down a bit. But we've got an ashery will be necessary. So we can take the ash and we'll use that for like making soap. We can stash this guy over here. Make it out of blocks. And we need a barrel for that. And some buckets. And anything else. Did I get them all? Did I get them all? Forge. I think so. Now, I'm doing this using charcoal. You can go in, you can make charcoal a couple different ways. You can use it by making it out of wood. Wood is a very inefficient way, if I remember correctly, by doing this. You can also find coal in the rock. Coal is better than wood charcoal. The best way of doing it, if you find magma, then you can build this, as you may have seen here. We go into B, and then E, and then look at the wood furnace. You see there's one notch there that has a spot. That's basically a hole that this thing is making. And so if we place this, if we place a hole down in that spot as like a channel, D and then H, put a hole there, and then the level down, if that level below there is magma, then you can power that forge or the furnace, whatever it may be. The smelter's the same way. You can see it's got the same spot there. The glass furnace, they're all the same. They all have those holes right there, which if we had magma below, it would work like that. I'm doing this like the Metalsmith Forge, same thing. Yeah. I get everything. I'm sure I got them all. Is there any other I'm missing? I think that's all of them. Furnaces, yeah, that's all of them. And so if you had magma below, then that would help. You know, magma furnace, yeah, that's the one. All right, so our ashery is done. We can tell them to make things, but we can't really do that until we get this guy up and running. And we're going to use the ash plus fat, animal fat, which we will be dealing with at our butcher and tanner, I think. You mix those things at a soap maker's workshop, which is the other one I want to have in here. I knew I was missing someone. We're going to squeeze this guy right in here. So the ash plus the fat goes in to make soap. Like oldie times. Like oldie time soap. And then, you may remember this from a while back. It's been a while since we did this. But our hospital, which was right over here. Wherever I think it was an I. Our hospital, shift H, we can see they want soap. And so we need to get soap for them. They have the buckets. They've already collected all the stuff that they need here. They've got all the thread. They've got all the cloth. They don't have any traction benches, which I have them. I need to put them in there. They don't have any powder for casts, which, help me out. I remember how to get that one. I think we can do that with the chalk. I think chalk counts as that. And then we also get soap, which we'll haul in there as well. Let me go ahead and put that traction bench in here, which is under Shift R. Yeah. I'm going to throw it in this corner over here. So, there we go. Gypsum powder would do it. Yeah, that kind of stuff. I have chalk. How do I make powder? Now that I'm there, I'm forgetting how I actually do it. Let's see. Let's go see what we can get at the craft store here. Rock. I'm forgetting how to do that, actually. If we had chickens, we can make some nest boxes and set them aside so our chickens would lay eggs. Let's see if anybody actually brought any in. We'll go to you. We'll go to Z, actually, and look at our animals. And these are all the new animals we have now. So you can see we've got our 2 cats we started with. We can hit... oh, no, they don't want to have an owner. If it says unavailable, they want to have an owner. These guys, they don't... You can't have... Owners don't have cats. Cats have... or whatever. You know what I mean. We have a rooster. We saw him from a long time ago. We have a poult. It's a boy. We have a girl chick. There we go. We have one. Okay. I don't know if that's a... We also have a boy duckling. There's a girl duckling. So all those things can go together. So let's build up... And a monkey also. Let's go ahead and make a chicken spot. A kiln out of... Okay, a kiln makes a mortar and pestle at the kiln. Trying to make leather earrings. Did I tell you to make leather earrings? That's a strange thing to have you want to make. You know, actually, we have... Let's build a little spot right in here and make a chicken spot. This is going to be chicken land. Right over there. we'll build some nest boxes and squeeze them in. We don't have to be real big. Be super tiny. And we can go and let's go to this guy and make... Nope. Sorry, the craft dwarf and make some wood nest boxes. Let's make like 4 of them. Empty bag to store the powder in. Okay. Cancels drain. Job item lost or destroyed. Huh? Are we running out of drinks? We have lots of drinks. We may have a lack of mugs. So no one with any broker skill. Yeah, we probably do now. Let's take a look at these guys and see if we can switch these guys out. So Locum here. We want to replace him with somebody that actually knows what they're doing. Looks like we did change him with Locum before. He doesn't seem to know. He doesn't have the appraiser skill, which I think is the problem. Let's put Udil in there and see what it does for us. Udil's a busy guy, but we're going to put him in and see if that helps get our... yeah, there they are. You may have heard that. So Datan has grown attached to a willow crossbow. He found himself a weapon that he really likes, and he's going to keep it. So it makes him happy. He has acquired an item, basically. Locum means Turkish delight in my language. Okay. Thanks, Gorkim. Gorkim. All right, back to our forge stuff. So anything all done here? No, we need mace. We need a mace to come deal with this for all of these things. You may see here at the Metalsmith Forge. Hey, Rulif, how's it going? We can go and make things. If we had silver, we can make some silver battle axes. We don't have any, but if we had some, we could do that. We'll get a message here saying you can't do that. What does this mean? Cancels drink, job item lost, or destroyed. Are you losing your mugs? Is that what's happening? My mugs are all missing there. Maybe a couple more mugs. We're getting people in here taking all the mugs. Thanks, Tristan. Oh, you know what I said? So we need to... We're waiting for all that stuff to happen. There we go. You may see it there. Weaponsmith cancels forge silver battle axe. Needs a silver bar. So he can't do it because we don't have one of those. No, I think the cooks are fixed. Yeah, they're not making them. We have coconuts. Oh, nice. Coconuts, oranges. We have those from the elves, I'm assuming. We have some seeds. We got lots of drinks, all kinds of drinks. Got some perch. Tasty stuff. These numbers are actually coming in. I don't know why they weren't there before. Probably not for a while, Gorham. Let's see. What was I going to... Oh, yeah. Military. So, I said when I got new squad, I was going to do another one. So, let's go make a new squad. And... we can do a leather armor squad. I don't think we have any metal armor. And the elves certainly didn't come with anything. So, let's do a leather armor squad. The Bronze Beards. Oh, man, what a name. So, we got to say who's going to be in here. So, we're going to go see. We've got Moses. We want someone that's good at fighting. Is a very important job. We got Moses is competent. Anyone who's really good. Competent. A bunch of competent folks. Anybody excellent. Competent. Nope, just a bunch of competent folks. Alright, well, who was that? Moses, you are in charge. Moses the cook is going to be in charge of this job. Probably should give it to someone else, actually, since Moses is our cook. We'll find another one. We'll put Lore in there, who's engraving things. We'll put Deagle. We can probably just fill this thing up if we wanted to. We don't have to have people that are actually skilled at things, but obviously it's better to have people that know what they're doing. Thab and Aiden and Kogan. Toon. I'm trying to load this thing up with folks that know how to use a weapon. Okay, so there we go. There's our squad. We can do the thing again where we go into the schedule, which is S. And just like we did with the Misty Ships, I'm going to set this thing up the same way. I'm actually going to change it to do a little bit more than 3, though. So I'm going to edit this order, just like I did before. And I'm going to change it to 5 at a time. Shift-Enter. And we're going to, again, copy that. Let's, rotate. So the Granite folks are the... we'll rotate the ships and the beards back and forth. Bronze Beard, that's a perfect name for our squad. So let's copy this one. I'm going to paste it on every other one of these. And then we're going to cancel these. So that way our barracks isn't too overflowing. Doesn't really matter. But that way every other month they're rotating who's actually in there and doing work. And again, the last thing we must do is we have to go into S and highlight the bronze beards and make sure that they are active. Hit T. And they are actively training now. Bronze beards all hollow on leather. Gives water. Needs empty bucket. Okay, so we need a bucket. That's an important one to keep an eye on. Let's go to our carpenter and make some buckets. Like 5 of them. And do one now, because we need one. We need one quickly. Somebody's sitting here in the... oh, he wants water. So, there is... I should probably put a link here, but there's things you can... There's all these little helpful things that pop up every once in a while. You can see this guy's got a blue down arrow on him. It means he's thirsty. So this guy wants a drink. He's sitting in bed. He's probably injured at some point. And so we need to get him a drink. He's the one that wants the bucket of water. Needs empty food storage item. So we're going to make, as soon as we're done with those buckets, we're going to make some more barrels. We got, make me another bucket. 2 more buckets, and then make me a couple barrels. Oh, I was hoping one of these would happen. Oh, so many things are happening. Okay, so Aiden has gotten an idea. Oh, no, not Aiden. Who was it? Olin has gotten an idea. Let's follow Odin and see where he goes. Let's hit F and see where this guy goes. Well, if I push the button right. We can always search for dwarves in here. I think we can. Let's go back to here. Where was he? Wow, where was it? Olin. Zoom to Olin. Where is he? There he is. He's right there right here. So we hit F and follow this guy. Shift F, by the way. We're going to follow him and see where he goes. So whenever people get ideas, there's a few different kinds of ideas. And basically, he's gone into a mood. And this is where you get some interesting Dwarf Fortress stories. He is taking ownership of the Craft Store's workshop. He has decided, this is mine. I am going to make something. And he's going to make something amazing. As long as as long as he can find the things he needs. So he's lost his mind. He has this idea in his mind of something he wants to make, and he's going to make it as long as he can find the stuff. So we're going to just let it play out and see where he goes. So you can see that's him right there with the exclamation point. We'll go ahead and follow him. We'll see where he goes. Means he's in a strange mood. He's peculiarly secretive. We don't actually see what he's doing. There's other moods where you can see when they will actually tell you what they're looking for. We may see that here. He's going to run outside. He's going to go grab a log. Carry it on in. Did I set that wood stockpile up right? He's grabbing a log, and he's just sitting there, which isn't good for us. So let's take a look and see what he wants. So now we can see. So he is sketching pictures of cut gems and a forest. So I'm not sure what forest would be. I assume that would be a log. He has a log. We saw him go get the log. Hey, Sims. But he wants cut gems. We don't have those. We have gems. We don't have any cut gems. All these things that we've seen, these little star guys, this petrified wood, that counts as a gem. We've got, there's some right here. These little asterisk things. Smoky quartz. Those are all gems, but we haven't done anything with them. So let's go and get that started. So he's gonna be sitting there waiting to be done. He's losing his mind more and more. We want to make sure we get this solved, otherwise he goes crazy and starts killing people and starts breaking things. So we're gonna go build ourselves a jeweler's workshop. And we're going to set this thing over here in our craft land. Set it over here inside. And we're going to make it out of chalk. Now, at the jeweler's workshop, it's basically going to take those gems and make them nice. That's how that works. So to cut gems, we need the jeweler's workshop, which I think is getting... Is it built already? No, it is. That was quick. So let's go back in here. Add task. We want them to just cut gems. And we can cut... Oops, that's not what I'm going to do. Cut gems. We can tell them to cut whatever gem we want. There's cherry opals. There's smoky quartz. Yeah, cut that one. We can cut petrified wood. Sure, we can say do it now. And someone will come in here and cut that. And I think someone just brought it in there. And they should get to work making that gem. There he is. He's doing it right now. You can see he carried the petrified wood. Purple guy there. And as it gets done, you'll see exclamation point man, whatever his name was, will run out and grab that. He's busy working on it right now. We can take a look at him. Oh, he's done. There he goes. Jim just built it. Jim's running off. He just left it on the ground there, and now you can see Olin is charging over there to go pick it up. So grab himself a gem, And now, he's begun constructing a mysterious construction. So that sound means we succeeded. He is building what we want him to build. He's building whatever he wants to build, really. We don't have any choice over it. It may be something dumb. Maybe something very cool. Okay, that's in there. Everything over here done yet? I don't have a soap maker or a furnace guy. It's designed. It just needs a mason to come over here and look at it. What's a soap maker need? Needs soap making. Let me make sure we got someone that actually can do this stuff. Who's not doing anything? Stack of the ranger. We got a lot of fishermen. A lot of people standing around talking. Thob. All right, we're gonna jump to Thob here. I want to go to your profession and into L. I want to make sure we need a... Maybe we need another mason. I'm going to make him go and do soap making, which is a craft. And then... Where is soap making? Is it a craft? What is soap making? I don't know. Is it fish? No, not fishing. Farming? So, yeah, farming. Soap making is what he's going to be doing. I'm going to have him do the lye making as well, and the potash, and the wood burning. He can do all this stuff down there. There we go. So, escape. So then he can go and deal with the soap making. We could probably use another mason, so I'm going to find someone else who is doing nothing, like a Bon, who's standing around talking like a slob. Jump to him, and we're going to tell him to go be a... not mining. A mason. You can stone util as well if you've got nothing else to do. Oh yeah, another thing is whenever they go to the mood, they're going to make something very cool. And typically after he's done making that very cool thing, he will become very skilled in that thing as well. He become very good at it. Let's use these doors here. We got doors that I think we have just laying around. Let me put a door. Let me put one over here. Feels like it needs to be a door here. Like that. I don't know how effective a chalk door would be, but we're going to make them. Put one there. Another door there. Block off the tavern. All that noise. We can set one up over here. I think noise is noise a thing? I don't remember. It seems like maybe it is. Let's go down here. We can block off. We need a lot of doors here for all this. More of that. We'll put some beds in here. Oh, we have tons of beds. So many beds. There's a Pokemon mod for this game? Of course there is. Of course there is. Okay, more beds. We got a lot of dwarves. We need beds for these dwarves. Otherwise, we're going to get cranky. Last time we went with a bunch of drunk, cranky dwarves. That's sand down here? Oops. Okay. Only affects bedrooms. Used to be. Was it huge? Oh, they took that away? Okay. Pokemon mod for everything. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, all those beds are getting hauled in here. We can set these things up as bedrooms, which we need to do because there's a lot of dwarves around here that don't have any bedrooms. 41 dwarves. Export of wealth, 0. Yeah, we know. Speaking of animals, actually, we're going to need some fat before too long, so we can probably start slaughtering a few things. This wombat, we don't need him. Slaughter that guy. Water buffalo, we'll get rid of that baby water buffalo. All the water buffaloes, I think. Well, you know what? There's a girl and a boy. Yeah, we'll get rid of them. A keet. A bull calf. We'll keep the alpaca around. We can shear that. Can we milk? Can you milk a water buffalo? Maybe we can. Hang on, let me not do that. We got another cat. It's a girl cat. We can maybe have more cats. You can never have too many cats in this game. And we can get rid of... we don't need a horse anymore. Well, you know what? You can ride horses now. We'll leave the horse around. We'll say, horse, you can have somebody. Alright. Oh, okay. Olin has created Gazot Kulet, a walnut-wood figurine of Doduk Gallywhipped. She claims it as an heirloom in the name of the family ancestor Kogan Mountain Sling. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. And you know what? Does that count as... does it show up here? No, it doesn't. So that's a very fancy thing. Does that count as an artifact? So you're going to toss it... Well, he's going to put it in his bedroom, probably, if he has a bedroom. We can also build a pedestal and stick it on the pedestal if we wanted to. We can go build a display furniture. Did I make one of those yet? Not yet. And we can put it out on a pedestal so everyone can look at it. Oh, yeah, it does count as it. Container of savants, the copper pike. Where did that come from? Where did that come from? And we do have this. Okay, we do have it. Yeah, we can see the description again if we want to. We want to see it's a walnut wood figurine of Doduk, galley-whipped. All craftsmanship is of the highest quality. His item is masterfully designed in the image of Doduk, galley-whipped. The hen, Doduk is a hen, in walnut wood by Olin. Decorated with walnut wood, adorned with hanging rings of petrified wood. Walnut wood figurine is Doduk galley-whipped a chicken? Image of Doduk, galley-whipped, the hen, in walnut. Doduk is a chicken. The Sloth of Abbeys is the name of this thing. Excellent. Excellent. I like it. Wooden figurine of a chicken. Is it a figurine in our fortress? Where's our animals? Was that it right there? No, it was Doduk. Something. What was that? Isn't. What was his name? Galley-whipped. That might be it though. Does that mean galley-whipped? How do we see? Yeah, that's it. He he made it after his chicken. His chick. Okay. Okay. All right. You know what? You chicken, you need a nice nest box. So build and then shift in. We're gonna put in a nest box in here. We made those before, remember? Put a few nest boxes in, and we'll let his. That's a good chicken. Same way as before. We're gonna go to I and mark out a zone here for chickens. This is gonna be a pen in for pen pasture. Shift in and mark who's gonna go in there, and we're gonna put in the rooster, the poult, which may or may not be a. I guess it's maybe a chicken, maybe a duck. I don't know what that is. A chick. Yeah, Doduk, mighty Doduk, and another duckling, and a couple more poults can go in there as well. Okay, well, you have that on you. Okay, so then that will throw them all into that spot. So hopefully we'll get some eggs out of them. We can eat the eggs. We're going to, again, remember whenever you get a new bunch of migrants in, you have to go back and check out your this to make sure that everyone is actually where they should be. So, like, we've got a wild boar can go out there. We can throw the monkey out there. It's tame, I guess. We'll throw the monkey out there. Puppy can run around wherever he wants to go. We have a water buffalo. He needs to go out there and get pasture, make sure he can eat. The bull calf, I think we're slaughtering. Oh, we're keeping him for the milk. Alpaca for sure. We want to be able to shear that guy. Water buffalo. Yeah, that's probably good. That's good. Olin demanded he be allowed to build a wooden statue of his chicken under pain of a murderous rampage. That Olin guy, man, that guy. That's fantastic. All right, is our soap maker's working? Okay, soap maker's done, ashery's done, wood furnace is done. All right, so the wood furnace, we want it to make a few different things. We want it to make both ash and charcoal. I'm going to set it up just a few of these and a few of these just to get a few set it up. We'll put a stockpile in here as well. We'll use that ash for our soap, but we also need a smelter to come and melt things if we have them. It's all red because we don't have any. But if we had some metal objects, we could do that. Or metal things. We haven't found any yet. Let's see. The ashery, we can't do anything just yet. We can make potash from ash, which we can then go into the soap maker and make. Is it from make soap from tallow? Or maybe we make lye first. I don't remember how to do this. We'll remember it whenever we get there. Metalsmith Forge, again, we can do that if we saw it before. Okay. Stray Keat's been slaughtered. All this stuff coming in, we're going to get some fat out of it. We can see the butcher already does that kind of stuff. Where is it? So it's already extracting things from it. And the tanner is, well, he's making hides. And the leatherworks. Oh, you know what? Leatherworks. We should make some things. Leather armor? Yeah, let's make a few leather armors. Let's make 4 leather armors. Lye and tallow or oil for soap. Okay. And the tallow gets made already at the butcher? Who makes the tallow? Why isn't there any wood in here? Take from this stockpile, please. There you go. Yeah, we won't milk the bull. Right. I was going to show the well. So when you go to the well and you highlight it, we'll make it a meeting hall. Sure, that's fine. We're just going to fill all this place up. This is our meeting hall already, so it's fine. The well, as we can look at it, is it K we want to see? Is it Q? How do we look at the well? To make sure that it's working. What's the button for that? I'm sorry, I'm usually use mouse controls. I forget. Is it T? Oh, the kitchen. The kitchen is okay, of course. Kitchen. They should do it automatically. Render the fat automatically. Right. Do some of those, and I'm just gonna have you repeat all these things. Horrified? By what? Cannibals make all of armor. Horrified. What's wrong? What do you see out there? Because of the storks. They're birds. Yeah. So we should be able to get some soap happening. We will have all that charcoal. Let's go ahead and make a stockpile for it. I suppose we could put it... Oops. Charcoal will fit into a bar and block, which we can customize. And we want to disable that. We're going to go into bars, blocks, enable that. But we want no metal in there. We want just coal. All this stuff can go in a big pile. Soap, all that stuff. Don't we need none of these? No, just the bars of this stuff. We'll go into a pile. And we'll set it up just right in here between these. Like that. We could put a little pile of wood, because he's going to be using a lot of wood, but do that. That guy uses a ton. Hey, I thought his training spears are done. Let's put in a wood stockpile and just sort of set it. We'll squeeze it in here, just so he has some wood to grab. Anything with... Let's take a look real quick. No, okay. When we get justice needed, we'll take a look at that. We're starting to get some things carved out. It's starting to look like a fortress. Okay. So we have this happening.
No, I can't do it.
Make sure you don't hit caps lock. It ruins everything. Soap maker. We can tell him to make soap. Well, not yet. You make lye. I think you can do that. And you're making the ash and the charcoal, and then you're gonna come smelt things whenever we get that ready. Okay. Roloff again. Dwarfum's rushing up. Hey, Gov. I have a great idea. Hear me out. Magma moat. Where do we get magma? Dig all the way down. No digging all the way down. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Okay, you can see our chickens. Okay, so the turkeys. Turkeys, ducks, and a couple chicks are hanging out in the in here. They'll lay eggs though, so it's fine. Woodcutter wants an axe. Need a grand defense. We haven't got to that point yet. We got cages. We got something. We'll get there. We have a horse out there that we may or may not be slaughtering at some point. Let's go ahead and get these doors finished. How many doors do I have? I have a few. Okay, we'll do that. We'll come and make these bedrooms. I don't think you really don't have to make them bedrooms. They'll still use them, even if you don't mark them as a bedroom. But it's better to mark them as a bedroom. I think sometimes they'll grab them. I guess it depends on how smart your dwarf is. Oh yeah, I'm a little overlap there. It's fine. It's already ready. Already good. Yep. I'm just hitting Q and R and highlight these, making these things dwarves. Bedrooms. Dwarves can never dig too deep. That's right. Never. Okay. I'm surprised no one's sitting in my my fancy farm place. I mean, it's pretty fancy. I don't want to brag or anything. It's pretty fancy, though. Yeah, we are at that time. Okay. So, I think that's about as good of a thing you can go out on as any is the little figurine of the duck worth 3,600 dwarf bucks. So we could sell this thing if we wanted to, but we ain't doing that. I'm gonna put it on a pedestal. Let's go out in style here. Let's go to the carpenter's shop. We're gonna make ourselves a display case. Oh, I need a pedestal. Needs a window. I need to make just like a pedestal. Pedestal. Here we go. Wooden pedestal. I think I'm doing this right. So they come over here, craft this thing up, and we should be able to place. You can make display cases as well if you make glass and have a case that you can put your artifacts into. I think you just saw him make it. So he's doing it right now. Oh yeah. He made a nice one. A masterpiece oaken pedestal. Oh, look at that. I would like a display furniture. Yeah. We're gonna set it. I want you to see this thing. When you come walking into this place, right in front of this lever, you can look at this furniture. This thing. So I'm gonna put a pedestal right there, and someone will come make it. That fine masterpiece pedestal. Now all this masterpiece stuff that we make is adding wealth to our fortress, and his all the things that he made, is getting added in there. So it all is helping us quite nicely. We have a pedestal here now. I'm gonna highlight it. Yeah, here we go. So we have a pedestal. We can hit D to set what's on here. Right now there's nothing there. So we're gonna hit D. And we're going to put what we want. So we have Gazot Kulet. That's the wood figurine. We can see it right there. All the stuff that we saw before, adorned with hanging rings of wood. So it's a nice looking chicken. That guy. Hit escape. And we can say, make this a museum. Yes, yes, yes. This whole thing's going to be a museum. Nice. Okay. So folks will come from all around the world to come look at that wooden chicken. It's a nice looking wooden chicken. All right, and you can see there it is. The chicken is there for all to see. We actually may be able to come over here and look at. Let's grab purple guy here, Vukar. Let's take a look at Vukar. How do I keep on forgetting how to. How do I look at the guy? This one, Z. Okay, Z brings me here. And then enter. We can see this is a masterpiece. I am very satisfied. Satisfied after producing a masterwork thing. Satisfied it worked. You was satisfied at looking at the chicken? No, not really. Remember bringing somebody to rest in a bed? That was nice. Bitter after getting into an argument. Oh, my. We can maybe take a look at... who else is over here? Anybody? This guy was over here. Strildo. Z and then enter. You don't care, so don't ask. Oh, what's wrong, buddy? He seems okay. He's grouchy, dwelling upon being caught in the rain. Watching a performance, grouchy when caught in the rain. You know what, buddy? Oh, you're married to Vobok. You have 7 kids. That's a lot of kids. Son of Izum and Ujrir. He's a dubious worshiper of Lal. Ardent worshiper of Sebzer. Oh, you just worship everybody. Yeah, just grab them all. Who made the... It was Olam, right? Let's take a look at Olam and see what he has to say. Olam, there he is. He's praying to Dougal right now, thanking him for the guidance in building a chicken. Let's go view him. Oh, where is Etur Mountain Moistness? I cannot give in to sadness. Huh? She feels wanderer communing with Bebmol. Satisfied remembering creating an artifact. There's that. Sleeping in a good bedroom. Inebriation. What else we got here? Married to Ushrir. What does this mean? Worshipper of Sebsur. We know Sebsur. Former apprentice she has a former apprentice, Vera. She used to be an apprentice under Samathi. Worshipper of Bot. Everyone loves Bot. Okay. Well, don't forget she likes her chicken as well. All right. And on that note, we're going to call it a Dwarf Fortress day today. So here's what's going to happen. Go ahead and save here, and we'll get out of Dwarf Fortress land.